In the Little Italy neighborhood of New Haven sits Wooster Square Park. It's where the statue of Christopher Columbus stood for more than a century. But in 2020, following the killing of George Floyd, a nationwide movement calling for the removal of controversial landmarks gained steam, including here in Connecticut. A local high school student petitioned that the Elm City take down the statue of Columbus. And later that year, the city did just that, amid tense protests.
Right now.
Many Italian Americans in New Haven were outraged, arguing that by removing the Columbus monument, their history was being erased. Mayor Justin Elliker then established a committee in hopes of making sure the contributions of Italian Americans wouldn't be forgotten.
And I think that we in New Haven responded in a way where we proactively removed the statue, but also engaged the community in a long process that was a collaborative process to come up with something that can effectively honor Italian American heritage in a way that doesn't offend or divide other people in our community.
4 years later, a new monument has been unveiled, with hundreds of people attending the dedication ceremony, hearing from state and community leaders.
This statue is a memorial and an inspiration to each and every one of us, and what this nation means, and the amazing Italians that came and made this country all it could be.
The sculptor behind the new monument describes the moment he began this work of art.
And right there, as the monument was coming down on the news, I picked up a sketch pad and I started sketching out what you see here.
He says he wanted the monument to be authentic, so he drew inspiration from his family's immigrant story.
I then retrieved some photographs that my mother had of my grandparents when they came here, and I started to refine the sketch based on the photographs I had of my grandparents.
He describes how the details matter, from the boy pointing.
And my wife said, "What is he pointing at?" And I said, "It could be anything. It could be the Statue of Liberty. It could be the American flag. Maybe they're pointing at the skylight in New Haven as they're entering."
To what the girl is holding in her hand.
I wanted her to hold a book, and the book's title is clearly visible. It says The History of the United States. I wanted that to represent the opportunity now for a child her age to get an education, something that she would not have gotten in maybe the country that she came from.
To how the family is positioned.
The mother is holding her daughter's shoulder and she's holding her husband's arm. She's the unifying effect in the family of holding the family together.
The monument is called Indicando la Via al Futuro, or pointing the way to the future, which Massaro hopes people will find relevant to their own experience when they visit the monument.
This is anybody, this is all of us coming here, with the exception, the exclusivity of the indigenous people who were on this continent long before any of us showed up. Aside from them, we're all from somewhere else. And we need to acknowledge that and not look down on anybody else, because we all have that common denominator. We're all from somewhere else.
In New Haven, Jake Garcia, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.